Look what came in the mail. Finally, my lightsaber. It's only been like, I don't even know how long. And anyway, I got a story for you. And I watch YouTube videos too, so I know that you're just like, most of the time I'm like, just get on with it already. But you're going to hear my story anyway. You can skip past it if you don't want to hear it. But I've been looking for a lightsaber for my Revan for a really long time. I've got a buddy that has approved 5.0 first Revan, and so I asked him first where I should go get my lightsaber, and he said Ultra Sabers, or not Ultra Sabers, but Saber Forge, because the Ultra Sabers one was way too big and clunky. So I went to look on Saber Forge, and they didn't have it in stock, which is fine. I mean, they're going to build what they want to build. I got no qualms with Saber Forge, so I went ahead and ordered one, that butcher from Ultra Sabers, which said it was in stock and it was going to ship in 2 to 3 weeks or something like that. So I waited the 3 weeks and then emailed them to see where my lightsaber was at, and they actually responded within a couple days. I think they got back to me within 48 days telling me that they're a little behind and that, yeah, that was about it. They didn't really give me a whole lot of information. So I waited another week and emailed them back saying, hey, where were we at? No response. Emailed them back again, waited another week, no response. So I went through PayPal the third week after this. So we're on like week 6 now, maybe 7. Trying to reach out to them through PayPal because I'm getting no responses. I don't know what's going on. So they said to wait, I can't remember. Anyway, probably another week went by, no responses, and I finally just said, screw it, got my money back through PayPal. So that's my Ultra Saber story. Not too happy with, and I hear it a lot now that I'm watching all the YouTube videos on the butcher, and some people buying stuff from Ultra Saber is just their what's it called? Customer service is not very good, and yeah, it was not. I'm not happy with that at all. But then I saw that GameStop had the Revan lightsaber on pre-order, so I pre-ordered it, and it launched, and everybody was getting theirs, and waiting on mine. They're saying waiting, and the website said, or wherever it said, waiting on them to restock the items. And I'm like, what do you mean restock the items? I pre-ordered this, right? You should be shipping it to me right now. So I waited like 2 or 3 weeks on that one. Same thing, nothing. I'm just like, anyway, so I canceled that one too. And just kind of, let's say, gave up on Revan, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until I can find one that I really want. Anyway, that's a long story. And just kind of waiting on Saber Forge, like, come on, are they ever? They never did. But then I found this one at the Thepachstore. I don't know how do you say it. This is not the shiny one. It's like a gunmetal version. And I know nothing about lightsabers. So if you're watching this video to get, I don't know the lingo. This is my first higher end lightsaber. But so, yeah, I'm just going to unbox this thing. I'm excited because I finally get to kind of finish my Jedi Knight Revan build that's been going on forever. I just have to finish the boots, and I'm kind of going to be done with it and finally have a wearable costume with the lightsaber, because a Jedi without a lightsaber is not a Jedi at all, right? So, without further ado, let's cut this thing open and look at it. I'll show you, try to get some up closes on the camera. And then I'm going to do another video after this once I figure out how to use this thing, because like I said, I know nothing about it. But I would like to see the fit and finish of the saber, share that with you, and give you my take on that. So, let's unbox this thing without cutting my hand, destroying myself here. Did I mention I'm excited? Most of the reviews on this lightsaber have been very good, so I'm excited about that. And honestly, it probably is going to work out for the best, because I do think that butcher lightsaber was going to be way too big. You can find Revan's other saber everywhere for the I don't know what you call them, Seth Rev or Revan or just Revan or whatever. I just wanted the saber that he has. Like, so what I modeled my figure off of was first the Starforge robe one off of the video game, or the little app video game, and then the Black Series launched that figurine of him, and I'm like, oh, so I kind of modeled it more towards that too. And I wanted to have a Jedi, and I really like doing masks and armor, so that's why I went with the Jedi Knight Revan. And plus my buddy already has a Revan, so I thought it'd be cool if we could be together at a con and have the light side, dark side Revans together, kind of battling it out. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright. The box is open. Looks like I got some instructions here, which is good because, like I said, I don't know anything about this, but we will put this off to the side and I will read that later. And I'm going to break out the hilt first, obviously. Right off the bat, this thing has great weight. That feels really good. You kind of tell the quality of something by how much it weighs, right? Especially if it's made out of metal. So just looking at this thing, my first impressions is this thing looks beautiful. Has so many fine details, especially in these, like these extra little details that I really didn't notice at first. And I'll get a close-up, I'll bring the camera up here and kind of show you what I'm talking about. This thing feels really good. And I don't think, especially wearing a glove too, that I was a little worried that the fins here would make it weird. But with the glove, I feel like actually they kind of lock into your hand, so it's not sliding around, so that actually feels pretty good. Let's unscrew the bag here and drop it on the ground. I work in a machine shop, and those threads feel really good. I don't feel like I'm gonna cross thread them when I put this in and out, which is a bonus, because if you cross thread this, it's garbage. So that feels really good. This is the battery and the chassis. Like I say, I don't know much about this, other than it looks well done. I think on the directions they said you could put this in one way or the other depending on which button you want to use. I don't know if that's true or not. Alright, so I'm really happy with this so far. Very pleased. This feels really good. The metal work is really well done. The machining marks are nice and smooth. It just looks really good. And I really like that gunmetal look. Even though it's not exactly like his, it looks pretty cool. So, that's that. There's a little box here. Let's see what this is here. This is the battery charger. Excellent. It comes with a Allen wrench and another set screw. That's a great idea because losing that one is probably something that will happen at some point in time, so that's pretty smart of them. And then the NeoPixel blade, I believe. Which, yeah, that's cool. I think that is everything in all. Yes. Alright. So that is easy peasy. I think you gotta charge this battery before you turn it on. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn it on for this video, but like I said, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna take this plug out first, just to kind of look at the kind of machine work on that. That was not super tight. Oh, there's multiple ones. There's two set screws. threaded in there. Yeah. It's just the end plug. That's pretty cool. It's threaded too. So, like that. And then I'm assuming this just slides down inside here. Make sure to back this way out. Yeah. Now we'll push down. Blade length is actually pretty nice. It's a little longer than what I was actually thinking, so that's cool. Tighten those in there. I really like the size of this too. Honestly, the Ultra Sabers thing, them kind of not, is probably for the best, because I think it would have been way too big. Just looking at the comparison, my buddy had both of them, and the comparison was. Anyway, awesome. Let me get the camera moved. I'll give you guys a close-up. So far, I am super pumped with this thing. I mean, the details, and I'll show you here in a second, are awesome. So, let me get the camera moved and let's take a closer look. Alright, hopefully this is a good angle for you all to see. That way I can kind of reach up to the camera and show you. First I'm going to show you the hilt up close. I'm hoping my background's nice and solid where you can see it. So some of the details I was not expecting, and I hope you can see, are these cool details along the spines of this thing. It's just more machine work. Super cool, just extra details that make it look more intricate, more expensive. You can see too how well the machining is on this. It actually feels really good in the hand, a lot better than what I was thinking. So give you a close-up. There is like a little glue right there. Well, actually no, this is plastic. I feel like the fit and finish on this thing is really good. They kind of have like a disclaimer about how they're all handmade and there might be some blemishes, and which I'm okay with, but I'm not really seeing any. As a guy that makes stuff by hand, I know how everything, well yeah, there's a little nick. But I don't care, that gives stuff character. I call them fingerprints. I want to see the fingerprints of the people that made my thing from hand, you know. And I don't think this is fully handmade, but I'm really impressed with the quality. I'm happy. Yeah, there's the end plug. Let's take this out and I'll show you that. So here's a little plug they send with it. This actually screws out, which is kind of cool. I was just kind of thinking that they probably glued that in there, but the fact that that screws in there makes me happy, because stuff that's glued in can come apart. This is threaded. Can't come apart. So I really like that about that. And another smooth, nicely machined part. Battery charger. Here's what they're calling the chassis. Not too bad a finish on that. It's plastic, so you gotta be careful with that, I'm assuming. I don't plan on doing any battling stuff. There was a piece of plastic. I messed with this a little bit and actually got it to turn on, so we'll be able to see it turn. I thought the battery was gonna come fully dead, but we'll turn it on just to kind of go through the stuff, and I'll show you kind of how to put this in. I really like this. Now you'll have to probably be careful with this because this is all plastic. So pulling on this, you probably want to be gentle. You don't want to break this or get that unscrewed. So just be careful with this because it is plastic. It would have been nice if they would have made that out of metal, but hey, we'll see how it goes longevity wise. And then the blade. So I'll show you how you put this thing in there. So you have the two buttons there, and you kind of line all this up with the center line of that. First, I think you should probably take this end cap off. And like I said about that, that's a really nicely machined part right there. I don't have a feeling like it's gonna cross thread at any point, so that is a bonus, because cross threading stuff which I've done a bunch at work, is just never fun. Anyway, you want to line kind of the center line of this up with the center line of the place where the buttons are at. Gently put that in there. You never want to probably fight this. And then you can kind of feel it seat by jiggling it back and forth a little bit where it's supposed to be. And then it just kind of pops into place like that. And then you can take the cap here, screw it on, nice and tight, and it should be good to go. Now right now, if you do it that way, this is the button that will turn on the saber. And this is one that's going to change the mode. Now I found the one that makes it violet, so I'm going to go ahead and put the blade in here. Actually, there's a couple grooves where the screws have already made marks, and I'm going to try to put those in the same place every time. That way they wear a groove in that spot, and you don't have a bunch of little other ones. I don't know how tight you're going to do this, but I'm not going to put them too tight. So yeah, alright, we'll just light this thing up. And you can see, I don't know how this will be on the camera, but that's violet. Sound wise. It's pretty awesome. And then I think if you hit this, it's like blaster bolts whacking off of it. Kind of cycle through some of the modes that are on here because I literally just turned this on a second ago. I don't know how this works. So we'll turn this off.
Smooth fuzz.
It says smooth fuzz, so let's see what that is. So this, you can probably tell here where it's red to pink to blue, which that's pretty cool.
Rogue Commander.
It said Rogue Commander. Let's turn that one on. It's a rainbow! You can kind of see that on the blue. That's funky. I doubt I'll ever use that, but that's pretty cool. Do the next one here. Team C. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. It just kind of flashes. I don't know what that one is, but I don't know if it's broken. It might be broken. I don't know if that one's glitched out or what.
Smooth Jedi.
Smooth Jedi. Huh. Just has blue out there.
Team C.
I don't know. Maybe there's something weird in the programming. That's a blue. Hopefully you can see that here.
Smooth Jedi.
And then another smooth Jedi, which is blue. So yeah, there must be a weird glitch in the thing, but that's just a blue.
Smooth gray.
Smooth gray. Woo! It's so sparkly. Actually, pretty cool.
Smooth fuzz.
Smooth fuzz. And red. Rogue Commander. And blue. So it looks like the colors are kind of just cycling through as I'm hitting each one. This is like a traveling blue.
Team C.
Team C. White. That's actually pretty cool. I like the way that looks. Ahsoka's lightsaber.
Smooth Jedi.
So like a yellowish with a little glimmer to it.
Smooth gray.
And there's my one that I want right there, the violet. It's so awesome. I'm so excited to be able to do a shoot video with my Revan costume with this.
Smooth fuzz.
And yeah, now we're back to the gradient. And I think there's a bunch more where you could program them in the computer, but honestly, I just want that violet one. And it'll probably never come off of that. But yeah. Oh, that is awesome, guys. I wonder if I turn the lights off how this would look. So give me a second. Yay, the rainbow!
Team C.
I don't know if these are... Yeah, this is the one where it's just yellow. It's kind of weird. I think this is a glitched out one. That means this other one, I think.
Jedi.
Yeah, where it's just blue here. Unless that's for a purpose, a reason. Like I said, I don't know anything about these things.
Team C.
Yeah, that's like a teal blue.
Smooth Jedi.
Beautiful blue on that one. If you hit the button, the top button, it does blaster bolt stuff.
Smooth gray.
Red and yellow. That's pretty cool.
Smooth fuzz.
Just your red.
Rogue Commander.
Almost done, all the way through here. Oh, green. I haven't seen green yet. Or have we?
Team C.
There's the white. Next one I should be
Jedi.
yellow. Yeah, the flickering yellow.
Smooth gray.
Yeah, now we're back to what I wanted. Sounds good. I'm not an expert in lightsabers at all, but I'm thrilled. Super thrilled. Anyway, let me get the lights turned back on, and I will give you my final thoughts. Alright, my friends. I hope that video was informative. I am super pleased with the lightsaber. It's going to match the costume well. I'm really happy with the quality of my costume, so I feel like this is going to match right along with it. Super excited to get out there and tote this around. So yeah, I'll throw the link of where I got this in the description if you're interested. It's called the Thepachstore. I don't know. I'm not. This is, like I said, I've already said it like 15 times. My first quality lightsaber, and so far I am super pleased. So yeah, really great craftsmanship. Feels good. Like the length of the lightsaber. Brightness is great. And yeah, just everything about it. I'm really happy with this. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it was informative. If you're thinking about buying a lightsaber from the Thepachstore, I would recommend it. I'm pumped. Would I recommend the other people out there? I'm not sure. I've honestly never held an Ultra Saber, so I can't speak to the quality of their craftsmanship, but I can speak to the quality of their customer service, and it was not that great. GameStop, on the other hand, GameStop's GameStop. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with them was. And yeah, but I can speak to this one. Love it. 2 thumbs up for me. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to show you guys my full Revan build. The boots. Now that we're back into the swing of Revan here, Jedi Knight Revan. So I bought these boots off Amazon. Got a backlight up on every video, right? These are the boots I'm going to go with, but it's pleather, and it's not really the color that I'm wanting. So I'm planning on doing a build that will be probably at least recovering this like I did on the Mando boots, just to make it look a little more quality, not so pleathery. And I'll let you know what I think about these boots. So that'll be probably the final build video for Revan, and then we'll get him on camera moving around, and yeah, I'm excited about that build. So that'll be coming up soon. I just finished my drawing for my Skyrim helmet today. So fabrication will start on that next week, and hopefully I'll have a build video of it within the next, I have no idea how long it's going to take me, 1 to 3 weeks. So you guys can be looking forward to that. I know it's a long wait, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it. I feel like my templates are pretty good. What else? I'll have another unboxing video of my Mando Blaster here coming up pretty quick, I think. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I'm excited about the Skyrim build. I'm hoping I can pull off this helmet, because it's gonna look pretty cool if I do. I'm pretty excited about it. So can't wait to share it with you guys. My name's Matt Schwartz. I'm the Welding Geek. If you want to support my channel, watch the commercials, head on over to Patreon, sign up in one of the tiers. I got my armor templates available over there, and you can support me at a $10 tier, and I've given away a couple phenomenal things so far. I'm not sure when the next giveaway will be or what it will be, but I'd like to get up to that 100 sub list on the Patreon thing. Like I said, where it would be before I started giving away. I'm already giving away 2 things and we haven't got there yet, but that's okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah. Anyway, you can also subscribe to my channel and do all that fun stuff if you're enjoying my content. And I'm trying to figure out what else I can do here while I'm in the middle of this big build to keep on bringing you guys fun stuff. One thing I thought about doing was kind of doing a breakdown, going through each episode of The Mandalorian and giving a breakdown of the Mandalorian's costume in each episode. I'm definitely not an expert on the costume itself, but I thought if anybody was interested in my thoughts and my observations through watching it and taking screenshots, if anybody's interested in seeing something like that, throw a comment below, and yeah, if enough people are interested, might as well throw it out there. So yeah, anyway, this is getting long. My name's Matt Schwartz. I'm the Welding Geek. Thanks for watching my unboxing. I'm so excited! So excited! So stay tuned for more.